Let me out of here. The time is now 4:48 on a Monday morning, and I just dropped off at the airport. I got about $300 on. That's just fine. And I didn't really feel like I was working hard tonight. This was nice. I like that pace where, you know, sometimes an hour goes by between calls and you can take a nap in a parking lot. And then when something comes up, you get a call and you go do it, and, you know, like that. So it's working out pretty good. Back to work again on a Sunday night, yeah. Didn't have anything bizarre happen tonight. I didn't have any strange people. I didn't have anybody not pay. That's the kind of shift I like. I like things to go smooth like that. The only thing that wasn't so great was that early on in the evening, I couldn't see very well. And then I drove past a plate glass window and realized that one of my headlights was out. Fortunately, there was a replacement bulb in the glove box, and so I replaced the headlight that was out. So now I can see again. I'm gonna have to tell the owner next time I see him that gotta stock up on bulbs for the headlights, because they go every so often. They'll last 3-4 months maybe, and then blink out. Don't forget that this car is on the road all night while I'm working. And so, because the car is on the road all night, much of that time the lights are on. And so, you know, they only last so long. Where the lights in your own private vehicle might last a very, very long time. In a taxi, you gotta change bulbs every so often, every 3 or 4 months. And that's every 3 or 4 months per side. I think I changed the left one about a month ago, and now I changed the right one. So, you know, give it 3 or 4 months and the left one's gonna be out again. And that's how it goes. So, right now I've got 4 more nights to work this week, and maybe I'll have a trip or two, a couple of short ones when I get back into town. That's fine. Then I'll go to the bank, deposit some money, deposit my Interac overs from last week, fuel it, and park it. Then I will relax at home. I'm looking forward to that. Time is now 5:09 a.m. I've been out here since just after 6. I guess it was, 6:30. So I put in almost 11 hours. I have done a grand total of 10 trips. And with those 10 trips, I have $146. The lease is $95, and the fuel is going to be somewhere in the $15 range. I guess I'll make about $36 for being out here tonight. This was the worst Monday in a long time. There were times where, well, it started out that I was getting 1 trip an hour for the first 6 hours that I was out here. And then at around 4 o'clock, I had a couple of no loads. I was sent on calls, but nobody was there. So those didn't work out too well. I'm just trying to see the traffic light. Right now I'm heading over to the car wash. It was much of the night it was raining. Now I'm gonna wash the car, then I'm gonna detail the interior. I'm going early this time. The time is 5:11. Yeah, I want to be done by 6. I mean, completely done. I want to be washed, detailed, fueled, parked, and home. That's a false alarm. That's nothing. What's it trying to do? Oh, they need a car in zone 22. Clear the other end of town. Nope, can't do it. Don't have the time. I will leave this thing on until I get to the car wash, and then I'm going to book off. I probably will not receive a trip. I probably will not have a call. I just want to be done with this night. I'm quite disgusted. And you know, very often I would have a slow night to begin with. Lately, this month, this October, I really don't know. The second half of October is looking kind of weak. Could this be the beginnings of that recession, depression, whatever you want to call it, that everyone has been predicting for the last, how long? Year and a half? Oh, shut up. It's trying to get me to go to zone 22. There's no way. No way I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm close enough to the car wash now. I'll just book out. There we go. I'm out of it. I'm completely out of it. And the car wash is just down here. Hopefully there will be a stall open for me. Well, he's got his lottery numbers out. Oh. Looks like he's pulled in his little cones. Yeah, he's pulled in his little cones. Yeah, I'll go in this stall right here. This is the one I usually go into. We become creatures of habit. Time is now 5:12 in the morning. I just cleared at the dockyard. Taking someone from the Navy here. There's a time call downtown for 5. And here we are at the Navy dockyard. I've had a busy enough night instead of something like the Monday, which was a total fiasco. This one is Tuesday night. So far I've done about $340 worth of business. $95 of that goes to the owner of the car. So we're down to $245 minus about $25 for the fuel. So $220 in my pocket. That's a lot better than $35 in my pocket. That's acceptable. You know, you do 200 a night and you work 5 nights a week, you made $1,000 a week. I'd say that's fair. That's fine. But if you have a stinker like that Monday night, you will not have $1,000 week. Stands to reason. But tonight I got to watch some video, and I worked pretty hard. Now in the morning hours, it has been one right after another since about 3 o'clock. Hopefully I can get a little bit of a break now. The drive through Esquimalt from the dockyard back to where I usually work is, I don't know, maybe I'll get intercepted between here and there. I want to just sit in the parking lot for half an hour and relax. I don't think I want to wash the car, even though the owner is driving it tomorrow in the morning. The roads are still wet, and the weather forecast is showers for today. So do I want to wash the car? No. I washed it yesterday, and I will probably wash it tomorrow. So I think once in 2 days is enough. Besides, the owner's probably gonna wash it after his shift. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't much feel like working anymore. The 12th hour is always the hardest one. Well, 2 more nights to go this week. Oh, this was the Wednesday night. Wednesday night turned out to be a disappointment. It started out okay. I had about 140 on by midnight. Now that it's 5:45 in the morning, and since 11 or so I've been doing 1 trip an hour, I still have under 200 on. I got about 192, 194, something like that. And for being out here all night, well, 11 hours, that means that I'm going to take home about $75. That's not quite enough. Okay, I didn't go too far. What's 7 times? 7 times 12. 70, 84. I'm gonna use, it's gonna be about $16 of fuel, which isn't that much. 116. Yeah, $80 or so. $75, $80 will be taken home. Not exactly the kind of performance I would have liked. This week has been disappointing. The Sunday was good. The Monday really blew. The Tuesday night was okay. Yeah, I did about 380. And tonight I have under 200. So that's 2 nights out of 4 are not really good. And I got one more night to go after this shift. I'm heading over to the car wash. I'm gonna spritz it down. I'm gonna detail the interior. I'm gonna fuel it and park it. No trip to the bank because I need to buy groceries on Friday. And I like to pay cash for my groceries. So the cash that I got tonight is not going in the bank. Yep. One more night to go this week. Okay. I had a busy night up until about 1 o'clock. And I mean busy, like non-stop driving. Just go, 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 go. And in the morning hours, I was exhausted. So I went to sleep every opportunity I got. And when I received my last call, I was still sleeping. So I didn't have a chance to record a segment of this vlog while I was still in the car. Now I'm just exhausted, tired, and I'm walking home, and I can't see where I'm going because I got this light right in my face. I think it's here that I'm supposed to. Oh, there, yeah. There are street lights in that direction. That's the way I gotta go to get home. Yeah, so by 11 o'clock, I had more money. I had made more money than I had made all night the night before. That was the Wednesday night, and if you recall, that was like, because the segment was just before this one, it was just under $200. This time it was over 400. It was something like 450. It was just ridiculous how much difference it was. So I had 2 crappy nights, 1 really bad one, and 3 decent nights in terms of earnings. Yeah. So I wonder why it was so quiet those 2 nights in a row, or the Monday and the Wednesday. I really wonder. Could that be the beginnings of that recession that they've been predicting all over the place? Or I really don't know. And then why was it so busy the other nights? I really don't know. Don't know. Hope yours is better than mine.